Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. On the move now. First play taken, a deep shot. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
First down at 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught near the goal line. And the defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. The offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Second down and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's third and goal. Design quarterback run. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Boy, what a great job by this defense. They have really tightened things up here inside the 10-yard line. Seems like they're almost daring the offense to go for it here on fourth down. Let's see what the decision is.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. It's White. Catch balled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Knight. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love that they continue to go back to this talented wide receiver. That's back-to-back plays with big gains, and it's not surprising. Like I said, the scouting report all week long, we heard about this guy's ability to make plays against this defense, and the quarterback and the receiver right now have a nice rhythm going.
First down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Davis. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? He's running out of time here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. The Saints were able to bring him down quickly. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And the Mustangs hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And the defense wraps him up.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick goes goes through, so it's 7-3. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Quick throw over the middle. Caught in the open. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back in motion now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Davis. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Mustangs will hustle to the line here to win the hurry up. Looking for some space. It's Davis. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down out at the 46. Third down after that running play. Can he make it to the marker? And the Mustangs moving quickly down the field here.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Nice grab. It's Moore. Tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there. That's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. Dropping back. It's White. That's reeled in. It's Cooper.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Here's a target, and it's complete. As we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Muscles past the defender. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Mustangs come up the line to crank the tempo up here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
To throw, it's Simmons. And looking for a big play here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
And the big play to start the drive, but now 2 incompletions. They face a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. Here comes a throw from the red zone, bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it, and it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Looking to pass. It's White. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Mustangs. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
They had the extra point, and the lead now is 11, 21-10. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Miami, 10.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Well, I'd love to see the offensive line do a better job here against this pass rush. Quarterback didn't have any time at all to survey the coverage and make a decision of where to throw the football. By the time he wanted to pull the trigger, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Carr. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And it's taken at the 25. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Throws it to the right. That's caught. It's Cooper. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Looking for some space. It's Davis. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Mustangs looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To the air. It's White. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. We'll see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
Hey, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Looking for a gap. It's Johnson. Touchdown, SMU. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Simmons. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender. My goodness. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Send the back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking deep to the right side. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here's the return. And the returner is brought down. of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's White. On the move now. Grab down the middle, it's Knight. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. The Mustangs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. QB keeper all the way. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, SMU.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to start the second half. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. That's a strong stiff arm. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
First down here for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to pass. It's White. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it again. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Scanning the field, it's White. With the catch, it's Knight. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks right and lets it fly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up the running game, and eventually you go back to it. Maybe you hit it next time for a big play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That moves the football to the 27 and a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Caught on the outside. It's Knight. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Tries to get it to the running back. Touchdown, Mustangs, as they put 6 more on the board.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Is back on the field. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch!
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Wilson. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Boy, a nice drag route here. And I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Looking to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that threat.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Back to throw. It's White. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Picks up the 1st and still running. Slides to avoid the big hit. Kirk, it's SMU with the lead here. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Gonna run it. It's Davis. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The RPO caught to the right. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that will just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, I'm not sure if this was entirely needed.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Snags a quick throw. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the 4th quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle and gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Wide open downfield. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirby gets to the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there.
The ball is free inside the 5.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. Could use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Pounding away with the run game. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Scanning the field. It's White. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. Misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. And they'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Makes the ground. It's Cooper. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Makes it 2nd and medium. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw. It's White. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the play fake, he'll look to throw it. With pressure and sack, and he'll be tackled inside the 10.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Running out of time in the pocket. Trapped again in the pocket.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to 4th down and goal.
He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
16.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Really good job here showing discipline by this defense. Seeing that corner route, did exactly what they needed to do to be in position to make that an incompletion.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He's got it in the open. They get him down, but that 1st down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, I got to tip my cap to this quarterback. I know he's putting up some yards today, and let's face it, they've got the lead, but he has faced some pressure. That's the fourth time that they've been able to get after him and bring him down. So it's feast or famine one way or another in this game right now.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. You know, take a sack on the final play. A weird ending, but a very sweet victory. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.